What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Bone Alley. What's going on, guys? I'm David. And here we go.
What?
Yeah, you got to introduce yourself just like everybody else, you know.
I got to introduce myself?
Yeah.
I'm Racin Jason from X.
There you go.
God, Dave. Oh my God, Dave. Okay, we got started off real good. What's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
Oh, it's another day, another rainy day in paradise over here.
Amen, my brother. We done got up about 3 inches.
But hey, you hear that? Nothing. It's quiet. I like it.
Is it raining there now?
It is. It is raining.
It is?
It is. I just walked out to get a drink.
You can't hear it?
No, not at all.
Good. All right.
It's amazing.
Good deal.
It's amazing.
All right. The new man cave has his approval. You're good to go.
The chicken coop.
No, that's William Bryce Stadium. We can't do that.
Hey, that's why. I mean, you know, we got to.
Okay, you want to be the chicken coop? Okay, all right.
We'll be the Flowtown chicken coop or something. I don't know.
The incubator.
The incubator.
The incubator.
There we go.
There you go. All right, cool.
That works, too.
Yeah, there's a sandstorm coming, bro.
There is a sandstorm coming.
And I hate to be Virginia Tech.
There is a sandstorm coming, and it's be on a Sunday afternoon of Labor Day weekend.
Hey, wait, man. Let's go, baby.
What's the deal with Sunday afternoon Labor Day weekend? Yeah, but
everybody's watching, man.
Man, I get that, but I'm like, why would you? Which I mean, I know they're playing in what, Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Kind of stinks though around here. I'm like, why would you?
Please.
Well,
yeah.
I get it. I mean, but I'm just saying, you know, here in South Carolina, if anybody's wanting to go, is the traditional weekend of Darlington. And I'm just like, why would you put it up against that?
Well, same thing we talked about the other week, which I had no idea you told me about F1 competing with Indy 500. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Because what time have you heard what time the game is?
No, I have not. Not yet.
I haven't either. So.
And probably not even announced it yet.
Oh, they haven't? Okay.
Probably not. I'm going to guess 4. What you think, 4?
Yeah, maybe. That sounds probably right. 3, 4. I don't know if they're in Atlanta. Could be a primetime game.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Well, I am too, but I'm just saying that just stinks because that would go head to head against, you know, Southern 500.
Yeah, that's true too. What time does that start?
I think it's
6.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7.
Wow. God, I remember them 7 o'clock starts, man. They were the bomb, bro.
Well, they need to at that race because time hadn't changed yet. It still is like, you know, halfway through the race or more before the sun ever goes down. And so I'm like, man, you could, if it wouldn't be so late when you got out there, 8 o'clock start time would be nice for it.
Well, you know what? That would, yeah, I can get away with that. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Don't know. But, what is going on here? Okay. I think we're good. I don't know. We'll see.
What you trying to do? What you doing?
Nothing. We just a lot of numbers fail for some reason. I don't know. It's just
No.
I don't know. It'll be all right.
Nah.
It's all recording. Who cares? Oh, so how was your weekend, sir?
I stayed dry. I mean, kind of rainy, drabby. Friday got off work. I was going to Carolina Speedway, and I checked the radar. Didn't look good. I got out the plant, and it was drizzling rain. I said, I'm not. Why? It's gonna get rained out. But you know, it's only an hour up the road, but still, you know, gas and all that stuff.
No.
And couldn't find out they raced.
Yeah. See, I'm like that, dude. I tell you, and I think it might not happen the last time I went, but you would hate to know how many times I have got on the road to go to Fayetteville and get 20 miles from the track, which is probably not as bad anymore, maybe, but get 20 miles from track, and all of a sudden it rained, and they canceled like quick.
Jim Long didn't play, bro. Hey,
no.
You know, I guess because the infield took so much water before he put that drainage system down. But, man, it rained 5 raindrops. Okay, that's everybody gone. That's it. So, yeah. I got some bad news about Fayetteville, bro. Looks like it's been sold.
Is it being sold?
Been sold.
I saw it went off the website quick.
Yeah. They, oh, boy, I got some bad news. Somebody sent me a picture of they done got it zoned. So you know what that means?
Yep.
House is coming up.
I heard it was more industrial land, actually.
Wow. I can see that more. I probably can see that more.
They said that would, commercial property going to sell more for more than that. So,
yep.
Which, I mean, they had, like 400 and some odd acres, I think it said, in that whole thing. Which that included a drag strip and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That stinks real bad.
And plus the biker house right on the property too. You got the Hills Angel.
Yep, that's true.
Hey, it got burnt down. Let me know that or not.
Did it get burnt down?
Yeah, it got burnt down about a year ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
burnt down. I'm gonna guess the Warlocks came through and probably burned it down.
Molotov cocktail.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, that was some serious stuff because right here in Florence, there used to be a clubhouse for each one of them. There's still Warlocks clubhouse here. And they started many a bar fights here in Florence.
Wow, bro. Do not want to go to any of them bars. I'm good. Thank you very much.
It was pretty wild. Pretty wild there for a little while.
I remember one time me and Dawn pulled into Fayetteville. And, God almighty, man, they must have been, this ain't no lie, bro, about 500 motorcycles, Cause you know how it is when you pull in. They were all lined up, bro, and it must have been 1,000 people in that fenced area behind that fence. I said, "Oh my God, where they putting everybody at?"
I know,
unbelievable.
Speaking of Fayetteville, and you just mentioned Jim Long, everybody keep him in your prayers. Still, he is. He put something on Facebook the other day, and he is still living life to the fullest. They are traveling. He is going to track after track after track, but he's been battling cancer there last 3 years or so, probably 2 years, 3 years. And but he put something on Facebook saying the doctors, they were trying a few things, but nothing seemed to be really working. But he wasn't going to get down about it. He was going to go live life to the fullest, and whatever happens, happens. What he said, basically, paraphrasing.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, all y'all that I've got to spend some time around Jim there quite a few times, especially when he was running the Steel Block Bandit stuff, and super guy. So,
I'm gonna miss the Mohawk.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all keep Jim in your prayers. And speaking of keeping people in your prayers and stuff, man, we were just talking about it at Bowman Gray Stadium this past week. Robbie Brewer apparently had a medical issue and unfortunately passed away in the car at Bowman Gray this past weekend. So that's tough there. So pray for that family for sure. And that track and everybody that was there, because I don't know, it's a bad thing when you're there, and they had to cut the top. They cut the top off the car because they obviously had no clue what was going on, so they just knew he hit the wall really, really, really hard. So he went. A lot of people thought throttle hung is what I was hearing from people before they announced that he had passed away or anything, and well. Regardless, that apparently was not the case. Throttle didn't hang. They said he had a medical issue before going into the wall. So be praying for that family and the track and everybody there too.
He's so young. He was so young.
Yeah, I think he was 54. I think I saw 53. Yeah, I was rough there. Hate that. For sure. And I'm trying to think. I think that was all the. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of craziness going on here lately. That's for sure.
Yeah. How about Dustin Jarrett from Flo?
Yes, that's another one. Has he ever said? I know they were testing him for Lyme disease, even, and shingles. And did he ever say if they figured out anything?
Nothing. It's supposed to go to a cardiologist, I think, today to find out some more stuff, run some more tests and stuff. But no, they still haven't diagnosed it. They don't know what it is.
That's crazy.
Ain't it though?
That is crazy.
Ain't that mind blowing?
Which I say that my mom, I don't know, I guess it's been 3 weeks or so ago, maybe a month, maybe not. I don't know. It might not have been that long. She came down with something. Ran fever, I mean like high fever for like a week. And they basically just kept pushing medicine to, for the symptoms and never actually figured out exactly what it was. They said, think it was just something viral. And after about a week, it finally went away.
Wow. What temperature did the fever get up to?
I think she had at one point, I know it was like 101 at one point, maybe 102 I think it might have got up to, but I know it was 101 at one point.
Wow. And it just went away, just disappeared.
Yeah, basically.
That is wow. So did they ever find out what it was?
No. Doctor said he just thought it might have been something viral per se. So, crazy.
Wild.
Craziness.
Go to doctors who's supposed to know everything, and they can't even figure it out. They're scratching their heads.
Dude, there's so much. I don't know. I don't want to get into all conspiracy theories out there. But, man, how does stuff just pop up out of nowhere? All this new stuff just pop out of nowhere.
You want to go back? You want to go back like 5 years?
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
5 years?
Well, that's like, and I give you some stories, but my last week was all messed up. But my wife was up in New York last week, and I didn't tell her, but there was like fortunately, she kind of stayed to an office. She had a business trip up there. And I didn't tell her. I probably should have told her. She's probably hearing it right now. There was some virus going around in New York that was similar to the quote unquote coronavirus. They were saying, and it's still supposedly going around up there.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Nothing in New York surprised me. That in California, nothing will surprise me in those two states.
No, not at all. It all causes cancer in California.
It pollutes the environment.
That's what every package says. Every package that you buy says this is known to cause cancer in California. What about every other state?
Munchos potato chips causes cancer in California.
It probably does. That red on that packaging right there is horrible for you.
Cancer. It's cancer. The foil.
Speaking of, did you see, and I don't know, I mean, I don't know how much I want to get behind it. I mean, I don't disagree with him necessarily, but what was it, RFK that's up there? He's wanting to do a soft drink ban, basically.
What?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me they're gonna ban soda at the shop? No sodas at the shop.
Essentially, that's what it says. This I was just asked by Florence Motor Speedway, how's the AC? This AC is wonderful. I actually had to turn it up a little bit because it was cold in here when I walked in here, actually.
Oh, wow.
It's set on a timer. I got it on a timer to come on at a certain time, and by the time I got in here, which only about an hour maybe, it was freezing in this room.
Oh. What did AC read on it?
It was set. Well, see, the way this thing does, I guess just when it's AC, it pumps cold air. When it's on heat, it's hot air. But if you don't turn it on auto, it just pumps cold air. Even though I had it set on like 70, I think is what it was. But it was just pumping cold air.
Wow. Okay.
And so when I came in, I turned it on auto, and it just cut off for probably 20 minutes or more.
Wow. Well, hey, you know it's insulated very well.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Right. Well, I love it, man. I think it's awesome. Way to go, bro.
But anyway, so I guess with all that said, I guess I'll tell you about my last week. Let me tell you how much fun and how much I slept last week. Psych. Like I said, my wife had to go on a business trip, and her flight left out of Florence here Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. Which, Florence is a small airport, but they still tell you, depending on how many people got to go through security, because they only got like 3 people running TSA over there. So if there ends up being an issue, everybody's at a standstill. So they tell you to get there 90 minutes at least ahead of time. Or they say 60 to 90 minutes. Well, we got there at about 4 o'clock. So that was whatever, which meant I was up at 3 o'clock. Well, I had to be at work at 7 o'clock. So I went back home. I literally laid in the bed for 30 minutes. Tried to just shut my eyes. That didn't work. Got up, went to work. Worked all day. Tuesday, that afternoon, let's see. I think I was back in bed by 8 o'clock that night, which was great. Then Wednesday, I was up, going to work. I have to be at work by 7, so I was there, I'm up at 6. Then I had to go work on some stuff at church. Well, I ended up working over there till almost 10 o'clock at night. So by the time I got home, it was 11 o'clock. By the time I got a shower and, all that fun stuff, it was midnight. Then, so got to bed, got up Thursday. Her flight was supposed to be in at 11:30 that night. Well, I sit around, I wait, because I didn't really want to go to sleep, because I wouldn't wake back up or something. But end up sitting there. She gets to, because she was flying from New York to Charlotte to Florence. She gets to Charlotte. Everything has gone great. And then all of a sudden, they say, oh, they have to do maintenance on the plane. Yeah. Her flight ended up coming in at almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
I don't mind. Wow. I tell you, airline.
So got home close to, got in bed close to 2. Back up, went back to work on Friday.
God. So you probably got maybe 12 hours of sleep last 3 days last week?
Pretty much. It was rough.
Ooh. Man, I tell you, airlines and flights and arrival and departure times, man. Please. They don't even know.
No, they ain't got a clue.
What time's the flight take off?
Sometime.
On dartboard. Oh, what's it say? 3 o'clock. There you go.
They had the most random times. It's so funny because I sit there and look at it, and like a plane will be there. It's there for 3-4 hours. It's just sitting there, and it's like, we're gonna leave at 2:53. I'm like, could you get any more oddball?
11:07.
Yeah, why couldn't we just said 3 o'clock
or 10 or 11?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is true. That is Very true. The most oddest times.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I imagine it's all computer generated now, but man, I thought about that not long ago, and I'm like, there's so many flights out there now, and it probably all is computer generated now. But man, could you think about that when flying was just starting, really? And I mean, I say starting when commercial flying like that, passenger planes, and they're getting a bunch of them out there, and it's like somebody's literally sitting there scheduling these flights.
See, what time's a good time to leave? Let's go 10:17.
Yeah,
10:17. That'd be good. How about arrival time? Let's go 11:30.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh well, I guess we got some racing to talk about. Got a few things really. Let's go ahead and let's go over this asphalt stuff real quick, or that happened up at Watkins Glen, I guess, because there was no racing around here. There was no asphalt racing around here this past weekend. Florence Motor Speedway will be in action this weekend, so I'll be over there. Have not decided yet if we're racing or not. We've got some issues with the car that we're trying to figure out. But
again in the rear end again? Or
no, I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't know if it's set up. I don't know if the car's just, if it's flexing out or something. I don't know. There's something just bad off on it.
I mean, it's not motor related, is it?
No, not motor related. Motor's good.
Okay, good. It'll be a good cheap fix. All right. Good.
Well, I hope. I don't know. If anybody wants to donate a decent chassis to put up underneath it, I think would be that would be good. Anybody out there? Yeah. You got one I can borrow for a little while?
You got one of the weeds behind your barn?
Dude, I've asked people that. I'm like, hey, you got something sitting over there anywhere? I'd like to try it.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so how about ARCA? We'll start with ARCA. ARCA was on Friday afternoon. Brent Cruz looked like he was going to cruise on to a win, but it said voltage dropped on the car, and they had a yellow flag, and when he let off of it like that, it died. Our buddy Shane Huffman crew chiefed in his ARCA Series rookie debut 15-year-old Tristan McKee, who has also been a guest on here, to his first win in the ARCA Series. And I want to say, unless he's done it on some go-karts, it's his first road course race.
Wow. Wasn't he in Cars Tour Hickory?
Yeah, he was in the middle of all that.
Yeah, in a big wreck.
Yep.
Matter of fact, he's the one that got hooked, ain't he?
He's one might have done hooking. I don't know. There's a lot of people not happy with him in Cars Tour.
Popular. Yeah, okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
What had happened was
exactly. So that was cool. Our buddy Butterbean, first lap of the race, gear broke in the car. I think they took it in and changed it, but I think he made it back up to, I can't remember where he was. He was way back there. So hated that for him, because that was one of his, he hadn't run, I think that was one of his first road course races, and was qualified 7th. So was looking okay. After he had some laps under him, I think he would have been all right. So that was that. I'm trying to remember who. Oh, it was Heim time again. Corey Heim wins the Truck Series race there. No surprise at all. Xfinity race, in my opinion, was the best race of the weekend at Watkins Glen. Connor Zilic.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He broke his collarbone. We'll get into that. He looked to be the class of the field, and he kept having some bad luck. Far as just, it's like, it was going to cycle back around to him, and a yellow flag would fall or something like that, and he'd be 7th or something like that on a restart. Just nothing of their own doing. Is just, bad timing, unfortunately. But every time he was coming back to the front. Well, then I guess probably one of the bigger wrecks when he goes in one of the final turns, runs wide, goes to come back on the track. And in my opinion, they were racing side by side. SVG and him, who were teammates then at that race, and they will be teammates in the Cup Series next year. To me, it did not look. It just looked like Connor had to come back on the track. I mean, there was no other way around it. He was going to run into a wall or run through the grass and run into a wall if he didn't come back on the track. And SVG just looked like he kind of, took up all the room there on the track. And I guess Connor probably could have hit the brakes and slid in behind him. But I think he thought Shane was probably just going to give him some room, and maybe Shane thought he had him cleared. I don't know. To me, it didn't look... I mean, I don't think there was nothing malicious in it, but they come together for sure. And SVG had a heck of a hit in the wall, or the safer barrier. Anyway, Connor Zilic goes on to win the race, goes to victory lane, goes to climb up on the car, and he said between the winning net down and, everybody threw water and Gatorade and all that good stuff, he goes to step up on the car, foot slips, and he literally landed on his head and shoulder. I mean, it was bad. I'm going to tell you, looking at the video, I thought his leg got hung up in the seat and was going to mess his leg up or knee or ankle or something too. And that's what he said he thought. He said he felt the seat as he was going down. He said he thought it was going to break his leg. So anyway, he wakes up. It knocked him out cold. Wakes up in the ambulance, wanted to get back out, but they would not let him.
Uh-oh.
And they said, no, we're going to the hospital to check you out. You were knocked out. So I get that, But anyway, I mean, it looked bad. I mean, it looked like something bad was going to really happen. So I hate that he broke his collarbone, but in hindsight of what all could have happened, I'm glad all he did was break his collarbone.
Yeah, he could have bashed his melon.
Big time. And so I'm glad he's going to be all right. They have not said they don't have a race this coming weekend. They have not said if he'll be out the car, or if so, how long he'll be out the car. I've broke my collarbone before. I still raced that night.
Really?
Yeah, race go-karts. I broke it in a go-kart, and I still raced that night. And I raced with one hand, but I raced and finished third.
Wow, look at you.
That was years ago. I was young. I could deal with stuff like that.
You remember Davey Allison had a bad wreck at Pocono the next week? They were at Watkins Glen, and they taped his hand to the steering wheel. Yep.
That was a different time. That was crazy.
Yeah. You think they do that? You think they would do that nowadays?
Oh, heck no.
No.
I remember Ricky Rudd having to tape his eyes open.
Yep, they told him.
Yep.
They told him.
Yeah. Of all tracks.
Yeah.
Running 200 plus mile an hour then, and having to tape the man's eyes open because they were swole shut.
Yep. Yeah. You think they would do that nowadays, Dave?
Oh no. They wouldn't even have gone to the track. Much less got in a race car.
Exactly.
Who was it? Was it Earnhardt that broke his sternum, I think it was, and still raced, I think it was?
Yeah, sternum. God, I'm trying to think what race that was.
He wrecked at Pocono too, didn't he?
Pocono. I think that's what it was. Pocono. Yeah. Broke his sternum.
Yep.
The tunnel turn. I think it was a tunnel turn.
Yep. That was. And still raced with that. Actually, I think he was in the hospital a little while for that. They had to put somebody else in the car the following week But then it went like a week or two later, he come back.
Was it Neil? Was it Mike Skinner?
It was for Skinner. It might have been Neil.
Might have been Neil.
I can't remember. That was a while back. Somebody will correct us here in a little while if we're wrong.
I check this. I please. I love that. I want to say it was Neil.
Yeah, Douglas. It may have been. Douglas talking about Terry Labonte, how he got hurt, was in there. The Iron Terry Labonte. I was for sure. Or was it Terry? They didn't put Terry in the car, did they? I can't remember. Anyway.
No. I don't think Terry in the car. Can you imagine Terry in the car at the Bristol two years in a row?
That was before that, but yeah. So anyway, after I guess they had that cup race there on Sunday, and I am going to get up on a soapbox about it. You've talked enough about it. I've talked enough about it. That was the absolute worst race of the year. Worst race of the year. It was the most boring race. It is bad when they cannot pass on a road course. Go ahead.
Dave, you'd be proud of me. I did watch most of that race. And like you said, it was so boring. I turned to the IndyCar race at Portland.
Probably wasn't much better, was it?
I'm sorry?
I said, was it any better?
A little bit. Really, they had a little bit of suspense to it. It really did.
Nice.
But, that Watkins Glen reminded me yesterday of a Formula One race. There was no passing. No. Yeah.
Well, even SVG, and I'm not saying he couldn't have, but when he was behind Ryan Blaney, he was talking about how bad the car was behind him. Could not drive.
I got a question for you, too. I thought about this yesterday, just for you.
What's that?
Is SVG the best road course driver ever in NASCAR history?
And I heard this discussion one time, too.
Really? Okay.
Today already. I've already heard this discussion one time. It's hard to argue against it, but, all right. SVG has won 4 road course races in a row.
I think 7 overall, right? 7 overall?
I think some of those are in Xfinity, but maybe so. I think only one more is in Cup. But he has won 4 in a row in Cup. Well, I think it was, I'm trying to remember how many years ago it was. I don't know. Probably had to be around, I can't remember when it was. I can't remember right now. Chase Elliott did the same thing one year. He won 4 Cup races in a row in 1 year. Swept I think it actually was all the road courses in 1 year.
Oval, Sonoma, Glen.
And was that one of the years they had the Daytona road course?
Bell, okay. How long did the race? Bell won one.
Yeah, he did win one. I can't remember, but he won. Now, it may have been, no, because they were talking about he won 4 in 1 year. Oh, Road America.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
So Chase Elliott did the same thing. Also, Jeff Gordon technically won 5 in a row, but it spanned over 2 years. Now, did any of those dominate like SVG has? I don't think so. It's just hard for me to say that he is the greatest anything. I know we are specific on road courses right here, but it is so hard for me to say that when the whole body of work just is not there. This is what bothers me about it. He is, if you just line it up on strictly points right now, not counting all this playoff crap, He is with 4 wins on the year, which is tied for the most wins on the year. He is still 25th in points.
Let that sink in for a minute.
Exactly. I get he's a great road course, and I like him. I like the dude. I think he has probably, on the road courses, obviously, he's got way more car control than everybody else. He can save tires way better than everybody else, but he can still go faster than everybody else. I get that. But it just takes something from it for me that next week when they go to, was it Richmond next week, I think it is, he's probably going to run 30th or worse.
Three laps down.
Yeah, easy, especially on a short track. And, people talk about, he's one of the best to come in. See, I don't know that. I mean, yeah, obviously he's got the wins to back that up. But the difference was, I guess now it is probably very equal equipment. And being so equal, he can go out there and dominate like that because he's that much better of a road course racer. So, yeah, he's probably the best road course racer that's ever come through. But, man, look back at the day of, who was it? Ron Fellows and Boris Said, all those guys coming in NASCAR. We all know those guys were great road course racers.
That's what they were called, ringers.
But how many ringers ever won a race?
Only one I can really think of. Didn't Boris win? Did Boris win one in a Roush car?
Was it a cup race? I remember he won some Busch races, but I'm not sure if he ever won a cup race.
Okay, maybe he didn't win a cup race then.
I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that, but I don't remember him ever winning a cup race. I could be wrong, but I remember him winning quite a few Xfinity races or Busch races at the time. So, but that's the difference now, I guess, is, everybody's going to be in the same equipment. There's literally every car out there is running the same setup. They all know they're going to the, these simulation pull down rigs, all this stuff. Every car out there is running almost identical setups. And when you put somebody that now, I think now, if you went back and put Borsett or somebody like that in a car, when they were in their prime, if you put them in the exact same car as everybody else had, they probably would have done the same thing.
All right, I thought about this too, Dave. Okay, if you put SVG in a mid '90s car, when it was really a great car, what would he do in that car?
I don't think he'd do anything because it's not comparable to what he drove. Because that's the thing now, is the car they're driving now is almost identical. I mean, it's very, very similar to the Australian V8 supercars.
Yep. They look just like. I'm glad you said that. What is that? The Opal? They call it something else. Everybody knows it's an Opal. It'll always be an Opal. They look just like today's cup car. Yeah,
they do. And I haven't listened to Dale Jr. much at all here lately or anything, but I did see a clip. He kind of gave NASCAR. I told somebody yesterday, I'm like, boy, I'm surprised NASCAR hadn't said something to, or may have, but I don't guess he cares, because he kind of reamed him a new one last week about the car, just because how horrible it is.
What did he say? I may have watched it. What?
Well, it started on he said he hated the car. He said they're more of an IMSA car than they are anything now. They're not a cup car. He said the exact same thing that I said. Actually, it was really funny. He said, "What car do you see riding down the road with a single lug nut? Not a single one of them. So why are we running a single lug nut on because to me that takes something out of pit stops anyway. But
it does.
I'm gonna tell you, watching the guys on the Xfinity stuff hitting 5 lug nuts still, it is more fun to watch a pit stop with 5 lug nuts than it is, and not worrying about timing the fuel and because they're getting tires done before fuel's even done, which is ridiculous. Yeah, and so but he kind of went on and on about that. No horsepower, too big a tire.
It's like a oh man, that is absolutely fantastic.
Oh yes, and
Dave, seeing all those lug nuts on the ground too, falling as you. Oh man, I love it.
Well, it was awesome because they never reused them lug nuts. Now, them lug nuts were way too expensive from what I heard.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the new lug nut is super expensive, but they reuse those. But the old lug nuts were apparently way too expensive. They just got them in boxes at a time, just filled up with 200 lug nuts or something like that. But what was cool about it was you'd be in the pits. And, you didn't get many parts. You don't just get many parts off a car by no means. But if you happen to be in the pits, some crew guy over there throw you a lug nut every once in a while. Just something.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was cool. But, that's neither here nor there, really. But I don't know. It's not the same. I don't like it.
It takes the aspect of racing out of it. Ain't racing part of the pit stops, Dave?
Exactly. It's too easy. But man, I'm gonna tell you, and I know you are our dirt guy and all this stuff, but correct me if I'm wrong. If the racing were more intriguing in NASCAR or in any asphalt for that matter, but if it were more intriguing to watch in NASCAR, honestly, would you be more apt to watch it?
Yes.
And that's my thing, is NASCAR is like beating this dead horse with this car over and over, and it's horrible. And I'm like, y'all, do you not care that you're losing fans, or do you not think you're actually losing fans when you are?
Didn't somebody on this side of the aisle say something about that a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, for sure.
I got a question. What would you take, today's car or the COT? Because that car was trash too, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, at this point, I think there was better racing with the COT than there is with this thing. It was trash. I'll give you that. It was teetotal trash. But my thing is about the COT is they were willing to change it when they realized the big wing didn't work. All right, let's go back to a spoiler. Okay, they changed that. That made it a little better. And then it wasn't long after that. It's like, all right, we're already working on developing the next car because we don't like how this is going. And they didn't keep the COT, but what? 3-4 years?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Between 3 to 5, yeah.
Well, we're on year 4 of this car.
Oh, has it been that long for real? This is year 4?
Is it 4? Is it 3 or 4? And they have no plans in place. Nothing being developed. Nothing. It's just like, here we go. This is what you got. Deal with it. And it's just bad. I could care less. Somebody was saying something today. I was listening to the Teardown podcast, and with Jordan Bianchi and Jeff Gluck, and they even asked. They were like, there's this whole conversation going on about the playoffs and how to make the playoffs exciting, or do we need the playoffs, or whatever else. And you sit here and it's like, and Jordan asked, he said, well, would the playoffs even really be that big of an issue of conversation if the racing were better? I don't think it would.
I'm going to be straight up with you, Dave. back when I was really heavy into NASCAR. I watched it all the way to Richmond. The last race at Richmond was the playoff race, and after that, I really didn't give a crap about the playoffs. Sometimes I watched, sometimes I did.
Well, my thing is, and I guess it's just coming from me. I don't, and this is even at a local track. I don't watch a race because I'm worried about what's happening with the points. I don't. I've never have. And I never really have. I want to see a good race, regardless. I could care less if you in the playoffs, care less if you at first at Daytona 500. I just want to see a good race. And if I know, just like yesterday, I pulled up the race for just a little while, and it was horrible. I was like, whatever. Not worried about it. I had somewhere to go, and I wasn't worried. And normally, if something like that happens and I want to watch a race, I'm going to find somewhere on my phone to pull it up to watch it. And I was just like, I ain't worried about it. It's not worth my time.
That's sad. That is sad.
Yeah. It was, and I think it's one of the quickest races of the year. I mean, which isn't whatever, but that just tells you, normally when you have a really quick race, it was a really boring race.
And once again, great advertisement, NASCAR. I'm just flipping through the dark. It must have started early. Because
two o'clock.
It was already 10 laps to go in stage 1. I was like, okay, I guess we're back on normal schedule now. Like me and Dave were talking about 1 o'clock starts.
It was 2 o'clock start, yep, but it was very short.
It was a 2 o'clock start. Must have been 3 o'clock there when I turned.
Yeah, okay. It was 2 o'clock start.
Okay.
But the entire race only lasted, I think, 2 hours and just a couple minutes. Entire race. Which I'm not saying that's a bad time for the race. 2 hours is fine. 2 to 3 hours, is where we're looking at. Always for a cup race anyway, but when's the last time that's happened other than the road courses this year? I mean, it's just, because that's what they've been. They've been a runaway by Shane Van Gisbergen, which, I'm not dogging him because he's playing with the hand he's dealt too. It's just, I don't like the system right now.
No,
I ain't hating the player. I'm just hating the game right now.
There you go, baby. There you go. And the car is trash. Maybe I'll get free on that.
Car is teetotal trash. I mean, it is beyond trash, and I don't understand why they're not going to do anything to fix it right now.
When I turned it to the IndyCar race yesterday, did you happen to hear about the 150 mile an hour takeout in a turn?
No.
Connor Daly got taken out.
Who get taken out by?
Christian Rasmussen.
I mean, like on purpose?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. He got hooked, bro. An open wheel car and slammed into the tie barrier. Oh, yeah. That was purpose. Oh, my God.
Wow. I didn't hear about that. But that brings me up a point. Did you happen to see Xfinity stuff? Austin Hill back from his suspension, and Michael McDowell is in the number 11 Colleague car this week. And I don't know if I should have put it. I don't know. But I put it out there. I said, boy, Austin Hook Hill got him another one.
I can't see the crash. Now, what happened on that deal? I saw the interview with McDowell, but I never saw the crash.
They come through the carousel, which is the big long
the bus stop. Oh, the carousel.
Yeah,
okay.
After the bus stop, they come through the carousel.
Okay. As
they exit the carousel, everybody runs off the track out there. They're way off the track.
Yeah,
way out there.
Because you got that wall, you get a runoff.
Yep. And they run all the way out to the wall, follow the wall back into the straightaway. Mm-hmm. Well, Austin gets to McDowell's, and he's barely at his bumper corner. Just barely. On his outside. Well, there's nowhere for him to go because that wall's coming back in to the straightaway. And he just hooks McDowell. Going down the straightaway, McDowell hits the wall, flies in the air, spins around, and I think it collected 10, 12 cars. And I don't know if he obviously did not fess up to it, just dumping him. I don't know that he meant to. I don't know, but I don't know what he was trying to do. If he wasn't just trying to dump him, it was, I don't know, man. It's just like, dude, come on. I mean, you literally just got off suspension from hooking somebody down, in a very bad spot. Well, you hook somebody again in a very bad spot at a racetrack. And I don't know. I mean, it's just like, I could have understood it if, the line he was running, there would have been somewhere to go. No, he should have. There was nowhere for him to go. I mean, he should have backed off just a little bit and fell in behind him. But nah, he just come across and turned him.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking, wasn't that the same spot on the track where Marcus Ambrose had his bad wreck?
That's Marcus Ambrose. That's also where Michael McDowell had his other bad wreck, where it took off about the whole back of the car.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. May have been 8, 9, maybe even 10 years ago now.
Wow. Okay. I have to go back and look and see. Yeah. Okay.
This is a while, but that's the one where he was coming backwards and hit the curbing, and it shot him up in the air, and he landed on top of the fence. It took the whole back of the car off of it.
Yeah. I do remember that now. Yeah. In the Love's car. Yeah.
Yep. I think so. Yeah. So I don't know. Tanner Askin said Chase Elliott had a bad strategy. Apparently, Chase Elliott has been irrelevant on these road courses as of late for whatever reason. Douglas said Ty Gibbs running over everybody. He was mad. I heard on the radio he was trying to set up the car from inside the car, and his crew chief finally told him, said, "You gonna drive or you gonna set this car up?" I don't think you can do both.
Oh no, not a Kurt Busch, Roger Penske moment. Oh Lord.
It was, but I'm like, ooh.
Oh.
How do you? Which I think Joe Gibbs will handle it a little better. But man, you telling the owner's grandson that. And obviously, I mean, especially them young guys, they all need to be reeled in at some point. I mean,
oh wow, yeah. Oh, I agree with that. Yeah, they do. The reality check. They need a reality check. Yeah, big time.
And I think he got one because he's normally really good at road courses, but he had a tough day. So I don't know. I'm tired of this car. That's for one. That's for sure.
Yeah,
tired of it. But anyway, so before we go any farther, we got a ton of dirt stuff to talk about, I guess. Let's go get a word from our sponsors.
Are you ready to unleash the true potential of your ride? Tired of feeling held back? It's time to experience the Pro Fabrication difference. At Pro Fabrication, we don't just build headers and exhaust. We engineer performance. Crafted with precision from high-grade materials, our systems are designed for one thing: maximum power. Feel the instant increase in horsepower and torque. Hear the deep, aggressive rumble that turns heads. Our expertly designed headers optimize exhaust flow, while our performance exhaust systems deliver that signature sound that you crave. But it's not just about power and sound. Pro Fabrication means durability you can trust. Built to withstand the toughest conditions, our headers and exhaust are an investment in long-lasting performance. Whether you're hitting the track, conquering the trails, or just cruising the streets, Pro Fabrication gives you the edge. Experience smoother acceleration, improved field efficiency, and that unmistakable feeling of pure driving exhilaration. Don't settle for less. Upgrade to Pro Fabrication headers and exhaust today. Pro Fabrication headers and exhaust. Quality that wins. Chicken Bone Alley is brought to you by SRI Performance. They are your one-stop shop for all things racing. Do you need performance parts? Look no further. They offer a wide range of high-performance parts for various types of racing, including stock car racing, dirt racing, and more. SRI Performance also has the most knowledgeable employees in the industry. If you're looking for that hard-to-find part, they've got it. And if you're wondering how to make it work on your car, they know it. Check them out online at www.sriperformance.com. And when you do, don't forget to use the promo code CBONE10. That's C as in chicken, BONE 10, and get 10% off at checkout. Tired of leaving performance on the table? Ready to dominate the track? For decades, Earl Ramey Racing Engines has been the secret weapon of champions. We don't just build engines. We craft precision, engineered powerhouses designed for one thing: victory. From meticulous machining to expert assembly, every Earl Ramey engine is built with uncompromising quality and a passion for speed. We understand the demands of racing, and we deliver the reliability and raw power you need to cross the finish line first. Whether you're tearing up the asphalt or conquering the dirt, Earl Ramey Racing Engines provides the competitive edge you've been searching for. Don't just race, conquer. Contact Earl Ramey Racing Engines today and let us build your winning machine. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum is a full-line steel service center stocking thousands of sizes, shapes, grades, and types of metals and plastic. If you need it, they have it. And if not, they work fast to find what you need and get it to you. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum also has the ability to cut orders to your specifications as requested. Their dedicated team not only brings many years of experience to the table, but they are always ready and willing to lend a hand with anything you may need. Stock Car Steel and Aluminum. Your material needs are covered here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also, go check out our good friend Skylar Whitfield this week if you're down in the Myrtle Beach area. Tonight, he will be over at Bowie's in North Myrtle Beach. Tomorrow on the 12th, at one of my favorite spots. That's Creek Rats. They're in Myrtle's Inlet. I think Jason likes it. I miss Creek Rats here in Florence.
They did have one.
Yeah.
On
Cashwell.
Yep.
Yep. I miss Creek. That was our early 20s. Yeah, I was very early 20s there. That was our hangout.
God, man. You gotta be back.
We got a Mexican restaurant there now. It's kind of a high-end Mexican restaurant, I guess. I don't know. People like it. But anyway, on the 13th, Skylar will be at Wahoo's there in Murrells Inlet. On the 14th, Flynn's Irish Tavern in North Myrtle Beach. 15th, Marina Bar there in North Myrtle Beach. 16th, Lazy Turtle Bar and Grill in Oak Island, North Carolina. And on the 17th, Skylar will be at the Quad there in Pawleys Island. It's kind of the high-end Myrtle's Inlet, I guess.
Yeah. Very, very high-end.
Some places.
Island.
Some places. So y'all go check out our buddy Skylar Whitfield. SkylarWhitfield.live. You can find him there for sure. And he will and you go enjoy some music. Go listen to him. Some of these dates probably got a band with him. He's singing with other people always. So go check out our buddy Skylar. All right, man. Well, guess what?
Yes, sir.
There was a pretty, I guess we'll say, prestigious race on the dirt side of things this past weekend. And guess what?
Yes.
I watched most of it.
You did?
I fell asleep Friday night. Other than that, I watched most of it.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Friday. Oh, the prelims. Okay, yeah, Friday night. Yeah. Oh, bad problem Saturday. Oh my God, bro!
I just want to know. There's one thing I want to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you at? Because normally you're tweeting and Xing, Twixing and all during races and everything, and Saturday night you just ghosted it.
I need to. I'll talk to you, bro. I'll text you, whatever. Yeah, I'll text you.
Okay.
Nope.
I was needing some inside information there, and I was just like, man.
Yeah. I'll text you, bud. I'll text you.
How about I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. How about our buddy Dalton Wilson picking up another national tour win?
Friday night prelim.
Yes.
That was awesome, man. I said, "Oh God, here comes Pierce in that traffic. Oh God, here we go." But Dalton kept digging, and when he sent it in 3 or 4 to hit that wall, I said, "Oh no, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. Bobby Pierce is gonna win it." And doggone it, Dalton said, "Will not be denied."
Well, I'm gonna tell you, there's not many people this year or last year probably that get passed by Bobby Pierce, and they're able to pass him back.
Yeah.
I don't care what night that's on.
Especially when a slider is thrown to Pierce. Who does that?
Well, we're going to get to that because there's a few of them to talk about.
Ooh. Well, how about on Friday night, JD? JD had me laughing so hard, bro. Hey, let's all boo Bobby Pierce.
How about Brandon Overton, though? That boy is stupid.
Oh God, that was one of the interviews of the year. Oh God, I'm about died. You know how to post that, right? You know how to post that. Oh my God, that was awesome. Woo, that made me laugh so hard, bro. Oh, I love JD, by the way. JD, that's the kind of that's JD right there.
He is. I promise you, he's the same personality everywhere. I don't care if you're in the pits. I don't care if you're sitting in victory lane. You're gonna get whatever Jonathan Davenport has on his mind. That's what you're going to get. Yeah. He somewhat reminds me, and this is in an odd way, in a very different way. Mm-hmm. He reminds me somewhat of Scott Bloomquist in that way. You know, it's just like whatever he's thinking, that's what you're going to hear.
Well, okay, I do you one better. JD reminds me of Steve Spurrier. Because Spurrier would insult you without insulting you.
I'm going to tell you.
We are playing Georgia. Oh, well, I like to play in the beginning of the year because all the good players are suspended. I mean, that is the kind of stuff you kind of get from JD, man.
It is, for sure. It definitely is.
God. Oh, God.
I loved it. Who else won prelims there? Let's see. Thursday was... That was Dalton won one. Who else won one on Thursday? Was it JD? JD?
Yep.
Yeah, JD won Thursday. That's right. He was on a rail. I thought after Thursday night that he was going to be the one to beat all weekend. Mm-hmm. Friday night, man, how about Marler, man? He had that wrapped up. That was bad.
Who's had a worse luck this year, Mahler or Shirley?
They're running a real close race, and it's a bad race.
They got luck. They got luck. Doggone bad luck, ain't it?
It is, and I hate it for both of them because I'm gonna tell you that's probably, like we've talked about, probably two of the nicest people that are at the racetrack.
Mahler. Oh my God, Mahler is absolutely fantastic. Did I ever tell you the story with Mahler? Ever tell you that story?
I don't think so.
I'll tell you. You tell you now, I'll tell you later.
No, you can say it now if you want to.
All right, this was Lucas Oil Race at Fayetteville, and I'm a miss Fayetteville for this aspect right here, Dave, at Fayetteville. You got that one driveway, one way in and out the pits. Mm-hmm. You got that fence line. Boy, that shade. Oh, ain't nothing like it. And we were grilling out. We get there early. All the haulers are lined up. It was me, Don, Kelly Lloyd were standing there. And this guy gets out of the hauler. Matter of fact, we have burgers and dogs on the grill cooking. This guy gets out of the hauler. Lloyd said, "Hey, man, who is that?" I said, "Oh, my God, that's Mike Mahler." And he kept getting closer and closer and closer. And he came right up to us. And just like that, we talked for about 2 seconds. Just like that, Don said, "Hey, congratulations on your win last week. World of Outlaws of Cherokee." Mahler went, "Oh, yeah, I did win that, didn't I?" Oh, man, that was great. That was absolutely great. He the one the burger, but we gave him a brat. That was cool.
Yeah, he's a nice
guy. He
guy.
came out there and talked to us.
Switch the chassis again. You think that does there come a point? I'm just asking because he's probably the king at switching chassis. If one is close anyway. But do you think there comes a point that it kind of is hindering you switching up like that?
Can't figure it out. Okay, let's say he's still got the car that he so-called built.
Right.
He's got an Infinity, and he's got the Longhorn. Brought the Longhorn out this weekend. I don't know. Let me ask you this: how do you know what chassis to run where?
And I think maybe that's the thing because I'm gonna tell you we had big cars or something else, but I will say when we race go-karts, we had certain chassis that worked better on certain tracks, and then this other one would work better on this type track, and that's what we did a lot with them. And sometimes it was just different years of chassis, same chassis but a different year. But I don't know.
How often would you switch, Dave?
You don't want to know.
Oh no! I'm serious. Yeah, tell me, please tell me. How often would you change?
We had 3 different go-karts at the track, and I'd run 3 different ones a night. I had certain ones that ran good in a certain weight class. I had other ones that ran good in another weight class. So I switched 3 times a night.
Okay, different weight class though. They'll try. My point is this, Dave. When you switching chassis, Marler, Madden, or other guys switching chassis. When you switch chassis that often, how are you building a notebook up?
That's my thoughts too.
How do you go back to your notes and say, okay, we ran this shock and spring combination with the Longhorn? How do you do that?
I mean, there's a lot of computer programs that sit there and help you keep it all straight. But but my thing is too, and that's my thought, is like, man, it's like you're never really, and yes, there's so much data to go off of with these guys now because, between him and Bruning, there's obviously data being shared between them two. But, and there's probably other people out there that they're sharing with.
What could they share this weekend, knowing that doggone Bruning's an Infinity and he's in a Longhorn? Are they that similar? You think an Infinity and Longhorn is that similar?
Let me tell you something, and this is just me thinking, and I could be 100% wrong. Don't get me wrong. There are nuances about every chassis that are different and whatever else, but I think they're so close, every one of them, and I think every one of them really only, and they do. There's 4 things touching that track, and that is 4 tires. And if you get the right shocks, springs, and tires under any chassis, I believe they'll work. Now, I mean, that's granted. Obviously, nobody has an old piece of junk out there that's all flexed out and whatever else. But that's just like, man, that's the DRT chassis. I mean, it's probably great. I mean, you get the right shock springs, whatever under it, it's fine. What's Austin Kirkpatrick's new car called?
I guess the AK.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, the AK-47. Well, yeah.
Yeah. From what I hear, that car is actually awesome. They're just trying new stuff on it to see what's going to stick and what's going to work. I know he took it out to a small race somewhere, and they said Austin just dominated in it. I mean, like I said, it was a small random race in the middle of nowhere probably. I don't have no clue where it is, but what I heard was he just killed them out there in it.
That's the first I heard about that. I wonder where that was at. What?
Yeah, I've heard that from a.
I'll do some digging when we get off of here. I'll find out. I'll find out about that.
Yeah. So I don't know. But then we see Kyle Strickler in it this weekend, and it's looking meh. And we all, I personally think, I still think, and you could probably, you tell me I'm wrong, whatever. I think Kyle Strickler's a great driver.
Oh, Josh, great driver.
I think he is. But that's why I'm saying I think those cars are so close now. Those cars are so close that being off this much puts you from hero to zero now.
Yeah.
And it's so little stuff. I mean, you looking 25-pound spring here, or a bump stop packer here, a 3/1000 or whatever it is, 3/300 of an inch packer here, it's so close and so little stuff that it's hard to say anymore. And that's why I don't understand the switching of the chassis back and forth, really, because I'm like, man, now don't get me wrong. That's just like, who was it? Jimmy Owens years back when he decided to kill, what was it, 2 cars at Golden Isle one weekend, had 2 brand new cars and killed them both.
Mm-hmm. Remember his interview, he said, I'm tired of being a crash test dummy. Remember that?
Yep. and
test dummy.
I think he had just got Longhorns then, because he was on in Rockets.
Yep.
And then turned around, went back to Rocket after that weekend.
Yep. Sure did.
And obviously now what was he in? Is he still in a Rocket?
Well, no, he's got off. He's like Marley. He's got the one he built.
Yeah.
He's got a Rocket, and he's got a Longhorn from the Colas,
right.
Plus the Viper Motorsports car, the Big Frog car.
That's right.
So I mean, he's been.
Yeah. And Matt said he's been working out in the rain. That's the best place to work right now, man. It was muggy today.
Who said that?
My buddy Matt Grantham.
Oh, wow. Working in the rain? Wow.
Yeah. So, but anyway, how about we'll have to throw a shout out where shout outs are due. I guess who else real quick on Friday night? Who was it? Bobby Pierce won the other prelim?
Moran.
That's right, Moran. Moran. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
Oh, dang. We can't get off something for a second. Oh, no, talk about chassis. What do you think about Corey Hitchcock?
Yeah, saw that today. Got him a brand new Longhorn. And I mean, he threw out all the names that you wanted to hear with it.
I'm talking about the big ones.
Exactly.
I'm talking about, yeah, you're right. The ones that he threw out Longhorn. When I think of Longhorn Day, there's 2 names I think of. He threw them both out there.
Yeah, exactly. So,
okay, I'll be honest with you. I put eyeballs up. Okay, I heard Friday he was switching chassis. Now, I do not know what happened to BMF. I do not know if he still has a company. I don't know if he sold a company. I don't have a clue. Do not know. But BMF in your own chassis that you built, you designed, and went ahead and bought a brand new Longhorn. I can't figure it out, bro.
You know, Longhorn isn't, with all the names he threw out with it, Longhorn isn't saying, hey, here's a car. We know you're going to still build yours.
Good luck.
Yeah. When it comes to another chassis builder buying a car, that's not just going to happen like that.
It's pretty big.
I got a feeling there may be a, you know what Stuckey Enterprises just did?
Wow, another Longhorn dealership?
Hey, if they can.
Think about that, Dave.
I'm just saying, I don't know, but I mean, it would make sense because there's nobody right in Tennessee really doing like that, is there?
But Dave, now you just mentioned it the other week. If you bought a BMF, you can.
Somebody commented that on his Facebook post too. Said, "Hey, you better buy all your parts from Longhorn."
He didn't respond back.
He did not respond to that. Not that I saw.
Dave, let's say I bought a BMF. What do I do? Where do I go?
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, because
you know, there's not too many super guys running BMF, but there's a lot of crate guys running BMF.
A lot of crate guys, but there was another one. There was one more that was in the field this past weekend, I want to say, and I can't remember who it was, but there was somebody that was running a BMF.
Oh, I'll tell you who it was. It was one of the Kentucky guys. I'll tell you who it was. Was it Hatcher? No. Billy Green? It was one of Kentucky.
Billy Green. Might have been Billy Green.
But one of the Kentucky boys.
Yep. So
I don't know. I found that very interesting. That is very interesting.
Very, very. So I guess we'll see what happens with that, and I don't know. Maybe he's still sitting there building BMFs, but I don't see how you would. That just doesn't seem like that would be a good business plan for Longhorn.
No, it ain't a good business plan for BMF.
Well, it'd be great for BMF. BMF get a Longhorn and be like, hey, this is what we need to do. This is what we're going to make our cars fast.
Maybe Corey bought that Longhorn and he got that thing. What's that thing called at the airport when you put your luggage in?
Oh, yeah, the baggage claim thing.
Yeah, the like they can see the inside of it.
Oh yeah, the X-ray.
What is it?
Just an X-ray machine.
X-ray. Yeah. He's gonna have that dog on Longhorn X-ray, man. Oh my god. That might look good on the BMF.
David Cole says on our YouTube chat, Virginia Tech versus South Carolina, August 31st at 3 p.m.
3. Shh.
That'll be good. That'll be good because that'll be.
You hear that? You hear that? Sandstorm, baby. Sandstorm.
I hear it. I hear it coming. It's coming. Which that'll be good. That'll be good because, like I said, I was hoping they wasn't going head to head with the Cup race, but that should make them ending right before the Cup race.
Yeah, how about that? Convenient.
Maybe there was some thought put behind that. I doubt. I'm not going to give them that much credit. I doubt. But yeah, that is quite interesting, and I guess we'll see what happens with the BMF stuff. And I don't know.
I think it's very. Hitchcock has had a very interesting year. He has had a very interesting year this year.
Well, and the thing is about it, I mean, it ain't like, and that's the thing, is we sit here and look at it, you know, we were talking about it a few weeks ago, you know, Corey coming up and saying you can't buy parts for BMF anywhere else or you don't get no more support. I promise you, this plan was already in the works when even that came about.
It's got to be.
I mean, you don't call them on Monday and they bring you a car to the track on Friday or Thursday. So, I mean, these things are ordered and normally built. And I know at one point in time, there was about a year list on Longhorn. Now I know the super guys are going to be expedited a little bit in that, obviously. I don't know, but I don't see him. I don't see him. Like I said, I don't see him calling one week and getting the car next.
I don't either, man. This had to be in the works here, man. This had to be in the works.
Yeah, for sure. So
you remember back at Volusia this year, Ricky Thornton RTJ had a doggone race ready wrapped Longhorn delivered to Volusia with the motor was ready to roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in that shop and sat there. You'd be surprised how many cars they wrap and everything else in there. Putting motors in because what they do, and I this is where I will give credit to Longhorn. They got a whole setup shop back there. It's not just building cars. They got a whole setup shop too. And especially now, I guess we're hearing Longhorn is building their own, I know they said right rear spring, shock, I meant.
Yeah.
which means they can easily build all the rest of them too. But they've been very specific on right rear. So they're setting up stuff. All they have to do is tell them what their weight is, and that car is race ready. It is ready to go when they get it. If they got the seat and everything, they can put a seat in it, put it on the scales. I imagine Arpin, with his NASCAR background and every other background and the money that flows through there, it would not surprise me if they don't have some sort of pull-down rig that they're pulling them things down on.
Mm-hmm.
Getting everything straight there, and they're ready to go when they get to the track.
Have you ever seen Arpin's race rig?
Oh yeah. I got the privilege of going there. I guess it's been 2, maybe 3 years ago now. I need to go back. They told me to come back anytime, and I got to go to the shop, and I actually set up in the shop, and we did a show in the shop with a bunch of the guys there. And Ethan Dotson was there, had him on the show. Arpin sat down with me for a long time. Troy Loomis, he's a great guy. Modified driver, works for Longhorn. Arpin put him in there specifically because he knew how good he was. Does not drive a Longhorn.
What?
Does not drive a Longhorn.
Lethal?
I cannot remember. I can't remember who he's driving. I have to look it up.
Elite?
I can't. He's from up north. He's from and came down from there. And I want to say it was one of the guys up there that's building chassis that he was running.
Well, Strimmy just moved back.
Yeah, he's in Pennsylvania now. It could have been.
Could have been.
I can't remember right now, but I thought it was really funny that he did. But him and Steve Arpin are great with it, and Troy don't run all the time either. So, but he's tried to put him in Longhorn. He's like, nope, I'm sticking with him.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
But yeah, I've seen some of that stuff in that shop, and I'm gonna tell you, it is second to dude. I'm gonna tell you what the craziest thing was that day. And I get that they are a supplier and stuff like that, so it's just wild to me. But I was sitting there, and we're doing the show and stuff, and recording a bunch of stuff. You know, kind of taking some breaks in between different people coming up, and a truck backs up to the door, and this is literally the week of the what's the race at Charlotte?
World Finals.
It's I think I was up there the Tuesday before. I want to say it was before everybody was going over there.
Yep.
And no, it wouldn't. I was there that Thursday.
That's race day.
Then it was Wednesday. It was load-in day. When was load-in day? Is it Tuesday?
Okay, well, it used to be Wednesdays, Tuesdays now.
It was load-in day because I left there and went over, and Dirty Grass Soul was playing at the
Wednesday.
Yeah.
At the drag strip.
Yep.
Wednesday.
Yep. I went and hung out with.
That's where I met Steve Post. Shout out Steve Post.
Oh, really? I like Steve. Steve comes around. Steve comes down here to Florence Motor Speedway all the time. He's a super guy.
He was in Knoxville this past weekend.
Oh yeah,
man.
That man lives and breathes racing. That is,
yes, sir.
It don't matter what kind. He just going to race. But yeah, what I was getting at that was I've just been in that shop, man, and just to see the things that are in there. And they even told me, "Hey,
who backed up to the door? I want to buy the truck."
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Backed up to the door.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting over here with a race car now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'd like to put a new rear end in that thing. Just, to say I got a new one, have a new one. And I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, man, that thing's expensive. It's going to cost me few $1,000s. And a truck backs up to the door, and there's more rear ends in it than I could count. Just quick changes. And they are piling them in the floor, just trying to stack them somewhere.
Oh my God.
And I mean, I'm just like, golly.
Mouth watering.
Yeah. I mean, just all the stuff in there was just crazy. I mean, but there was cars everywhere. That was back when Davenport was the quote unquote house car. There was like three of his cars sitting there in different stages. They're over there working on them because just in case something happened, they need another one. They would leave that one at the shop, and that way they could run grab it if they needed it. They were dropping the motor in it, and at the end of the day, all of a sudden, fireworks all of a sudden appeared. We're shooting fireworks at everybody in the shop. It was so funny.
Oh my God.
I said, every car probably goes out here with firework burns on. That's just what they did. That's their stress relief, I guess. Somebody be working on a car. All of a sudden, you see a firework fly under it.
I'd be like Time Bandit, Deadliest Catch. Remember that?
Yes. That's exactly how it was.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I said, these dudes don't just work hard; they play hard.
Man, I would just love to hang out at Longhorn just a day, just hang out, just see who all.
We'll have to go up there one time and do some stuff.
Let's do it.
I'll wait till you get a little bit of vacation time on this new job you got here.
That's what I'm talking about, right there, baby. And like this right here, I'll be like, if I ever get the rocket, I thought about this too. If I ever get the rocket chassis, Mark will say, "Hey, what's your cell phone?" I don't even have, you just search it. I do not. I would not bring a cell phone in there. Never.
That's funny.
I do not have it. That is, search me. No, I'll have it.
That's great. But anyway, okay. Another one I got to give a good shout out to our good buddy, Chris Ferguson, winning a heat race in the Stinger chassis.
Stinger.
I'm telling you.
Man, is that car beautiful on television or what?
It is. But I'm going to tell you something, and maybe I'm wrong. Did the body just look different to you compared to everybody else's?
Well, it's funny you said that Moran's driver's door. If you noticed it, it is pushed in 6 inches.
It's pushed in.
How was that in the rule book?
I don't know. Chris's door looked taller than everybody else's.
Taller? I did not pay that no attention.
Maybe it's just the two-tone he has because he's got white down low, black up top.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just that. I don't know. But it just looked, there was something about the side of that car. I was like, the body just looks different.
I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back and look at the race there just to see. I'm curious about that myself. Yeah. But Moran's door, there's got to be a rule against this, man. There's crazy.
There's not a rule against anything on these bodies and these supers anymore. I don't know why they have a template. I don't know why they have things to go through because they look ridiculous. Quite honestly, they look ridiculous. It's not my favorite part of the sport.
And not take anything anybody from Kirkpatrick or Strickler. Did you see that? Did you see the left rear tire?
I saw it, but I didn't pay attention.
Oh my God! It's sitting 6 inches out.
Was it?
It's what it looks like. I swear to God, it looks like a dragster. You remember to get the big tubs into that? Telling you with that tire, it was tubbed out.
From a racing perspective, it seems like it would make it tight. I don't know. Maybe it's a problem. Who knows?
Austin's got he's the theory degree. I do not know that.
Or maybe he was just still trying to give out autographs. I don't know.
Who's that now?
Kyle Strickler. Maybe he was just still trying to give out autographs. I don't know. I'm going to pick about it because he was joking about it. If he wasn't joking about it, I wouldn't say anything, but he was joking about it. So Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you. Apparently, I don't know what all happened. There's stuff going around says whatever happened, but I'm just going to put what he put. I'm just going to say what he put anyway. He said, apparently the cop that he asked to give an autograph, or if he wanted an autograph too, didn't think it was as funny as he did.
The police officer did not want an autograph.
That's what I'm here. That's what I'm guessing. He did not want an autograph.
He did not want an autograph. He was good. He was good. Probably not a race fan.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you. But there were people on Facebook talking about join the crowd, and apparently they are all about arresting people up there.
What?
Yeah. There was about 4 people said, happened to me in 22, happened to me in last year, same place. Apparently they don't take kindly to folks taking a drink up there.
Really?
Yep.
I wonder if it's in a dry county.
Is there anywhere in Kentucky that's a dry county?
Oh, well, yeah, this is probably true too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
There ain't nothing about Kentucky that's dry.
It's probably 80%. It's probably 80% of their damn tax revenue.
Exactly. So I mean, I don't know what else went on. Whatever, but apparently it's a common thing for everybody to get arrested around there for public intoxication.
Wow, did I know that, bro? Wow, okay. Florence, y'all.
I ain't going to that Florence.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I may stick to the asphalt side on that one too.
But anyway, so go ahead, give us your good analysis of the main event there.
Man, Pierce and JD were going at it, buddy. I don't know. That was just. Was that hard racing? What was that?
No, that was not hard racing. They started as hard racing, maybe. What is your thoughts on? Everybody knows Bobby Pierce is known for throwing some questionable sliders. We'll
Good
say.
word. That's what I always say. Questionable.
What's your stance on those? Do you look at it as that's hard racing, or is there a line to be drawn there?
It's gotta be a line to be drawn, Dave. When you throw a slider, 9 times out of, it's like a golfer when he hits a damn 100 or 220 yard shot. Hole in one. Oh yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah. It's like we throw a slider. Yeah. I meant to do that. Well, I mean, you don't know where it's gonna end up at, bro. You throw that slider in there, man. 9 times out of 10, you just probably closing your eyes and say, "Oh, please stick." So that's my take on a slider. What is your take on a slider?
Granted, I don't drive dirt. I have driven on dirt. And I do quite a bit of iRacing, and I'm not trying to sit here and say iRacing is the same thing as a real car, because I'm not. But I will tell you, and we had Cody Kelly on here the other week, and he even said, and I'm going to tell you, that boy's fast in a race car. iRacing is a lot closer than what a lot of people think. It's closest thing to a race car you're going to get without being in a race car. We'll put it that way. And I'm going to tell you, once you drive even a race car, and this ain't even got to be iRacing, I can throw a car down below somebody, even on asphalt. I got a real good thought where I'm going to end up. Yes, you are sliding, but it's a controlled slide. It's not when you go in there and slide, you're aiming for a certain point. It's not like you're just going in there, just throwing it in and hoping for the best. Every one of those guys, you watch them, they go in there, they slide it, they throw it into the bottom. They know they're getting to this point at that speed they're going. When they reach the cushion, that's when it's going to go. You
really think when you throw a slider at somebody, you right on their doggone, you about to take their nose off. You really think that they know where it's going to end up at?
Yes. 90% of the time, yes.
Okay.
I really do. Now, I think there's certain circumstances. There's last lap Hail Marys that you may not. I'm not disagreeing with that. But 90% of the time, you know where it's going to end up. You can judge the rate of speed at which you're passing somebody. You know about how far you're going to get around a car. I can pass somebody in my race car, and before the spotter clears me most of the time, I know when I'm cleared just by the rate of speed I was passing them.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Okay.
So, I mean, that's why that's the only reason I kind of feel like Bobby Pierce is just okay with just driving across somebody's nose.
Don't care.
Don't care. He don't care. He is out to win and don't care.
Okay. Not a lick.
You can't win that many races and drive like that for so long without knowing. You know what I'm saying? And
23 wins for Bobby Pierce this year so far, over 500,000 in winnings. Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Coach there said Brian and JD throwing elbows.
Yeah.
Or he said Pierce and JD. What did I say, Brian?
Yeah. Coach throwing elbows.
Watch out, Coach. Watch out, Coach. Don't be throwing elbows. My bad.
That was more than elbows. That was off the top rope.
Well, it was off the top rope. And then how about the, I guess you will call it retaliation from JD? Which he said I wasn't going to wreck him. He said, but I knew what I was doing.
He's trying to flatten his tires. That's
exactly what he's doing. He was hoping that left front corner catch that right rear just right.
Yes, sir. He was trying to flatten that tire. He sure was. AKA Bob Gardner. Yeah.
This is flipping crazy.
that was more than elbows. They were throwing lefts and rights, man. They were throwing haymakers at each other. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. I liked it, and I guess if you on the Pierce side, it was really, really great. If you on the JD side, it wasn't as great. I don't know. I like hard personally. Now, this is a thing, and this is a thing I think asphalt is really missing right now. You've kind of, I'm not gonna say it's a rivalry necessarily. But I guess it is the young guy kind of facing off against the veteran there, and it's created a little bit of a rivalry between. It's kind of Pierce versus the world more than anything, but
I've been saying that, bro. No, I've been saying this is Bobby Pierce's world. We're just paying rent, bro.
And I ain't disagreeing with it, but it's a cool little rivalry like that is great in my opinion.
Even when Bobby got his first North-South win, and he threw a slider to Bloomquist. Remember what Bloomquist said?
Yep.
And showing no respect. And he was what, 18 at the time?
That's right. But, all right, this is my thing about it. People can talk about it all they want. Coach said it was too early in the race for them to be throwing punches like that. And I don't disagree with him there either.
That's absolutely. You can't do that first 20, 25 laps in a race. Why are you doing it? I know you probably want clean air. I get it. But, man, it's just too early for that, bro. It's too early.
For sure. But, okay. This is my thing about that. People can talk junk about it. People can get mad about it. People can say whatever they want about it. Who's going to do anything about it?
It's up to the drivers to do anything about it.
It is. And if they not going to do anything about it, there ain't. I mean, yeah, you can say whatever you want, but there ain't much use. It's the way I see it. If you're not going to get out there and fix it, and there's ways to fix it, I promise you. If you stick that nose in there just a little bit farther when he's trying to throw this slider and it right rear hooks himself out into the wall, guess what? He's going to think about throwing that the next time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
When he comes across your nose down the straightaway, you keep yours stuck in there and it hooks him and who knows what into the front stretch wall, he's going to think twice about it. But until people start driving him back to say, and I will say, I will give it to Pierce because I've seen some people throw the sliders back on him the same way he throws them. He don't get upset about it.
No, that's one thing I like about Pierce. I don't give a crap. A lot of people don't like Pierce. I get it. He wins all the time, but he will race. He just race like you want to be raced, and that's what he does.
Yeah, he don't say nothing about it, and that's my thing. If you want to race like that, that's fine, but don't say nothing about it when you get raced like that. And if that's how he's going to be, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, Pierce said, "Hey, race like you want to be raced."
That's right. That's right. So, anyway, I guess he went on to pretty much dominate the rest of that race after all that craziness.
Well, let's see. JD fell back to fourth. I'm trying to think who finished second behind Pierce, man.
Who was it? Because I remember him talking about it.
Hold on, bro. Oh my God! Hoffman got a top 5.
Yep, Hoffman come back.
Who finished behind Pierce? RTJ.
Was RTJ making it back up there?
Yeah, RTJ made it back up there. Yeah, I think RTJ might have finished second or third. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. I was trying to pull it up. I know it's on here somewhere.
Find that, Dave. I'm kind of curious about that myself.
Let's see.
I'm scared to look. I might disconnect the doggone thing again, like I did last time.
I'm pulling it up. Mm-hmm. Bob Pierce. RTJ finished second. Davenport ended up third. Moran was fourth. And Zach
was fourth, okay.
Zach Dahm ended up fifth.
Then Hoffman, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And Coach said before I even got that RTJ.
Real quick, our good friend, Kelly Carton got introduced into the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame.
Congratulations!
I did watch that Saturday. That was good. That was nice. That was good for Kelly. Our buddy Jack Cofer was sitting at the table beside him. I thought it was pretty cool, man. Yeah.
Nice.
That's really about it, man. The Mag had a big race this past weekend. Winger won Friday night, and Clanton won $12,000 for Capital race cars.
How about Clanton getting a win there?
Awesome. Way to go, Clanton.
Oh, I meant to tell you something. Remember last week or a couple weeks ago, we were talking about, the Capitals and who was in Capital, and we were talking about Peyton Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Freeman is now in a train.
Since when has he been in a train?
They put out a post about, let's see. I will tell you exactly when it was. Because oh, come on. I hate the way this comes up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do
Well, keep talking. I'm gonna find this. Because I saw.
Keep talking. All right. Ryan Unzicker wins Making Mars Saturday night, 10,000 on a last lap ass.
Nice.
What else I got? Fagler won Sycamore Friday night. Mars.
Just to let you know.
Yes.
They posted it on July 16th. But it said it's been a busy past few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Peyton Freeman's new train chassis. I have to walk up there.
Get that up. Well, way to go, Benji Cole. God, he's freaking awesome. I love Benji.
Yeah, Benji's a nice guy.
God, he's awesome. I remember that time I talked to him at Fayetteville, man. He's running that class race. He's awesome.
A few years ago, which we talked to some of them up there at the
car show.
Cars racing show.
Me and you need to go up there one year.
Come on, I go there every year.
That's in February, right?
It is in January.
Why didn't they do something? Wait a minute, it ain't the same weekend as the doggone Wild West Shootout, is it?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
Okay, good deal.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway, we got anything else, sir?
Might have been Watkins wins Carolina Speedway, Carolina Clash Friday night. Was gonna go. Pissed me off. Didn't make it. But Dave, I haven't seen dirt in my beer or my face or my hot dogs since June, bro.
I tried to throw you some mud the other day when you said that.
Yeah, I like that. I said, way to go, Dave. Hey, man, it depends how tired I am. I may go to Sumter Saturday.
Woo! Sumter.
Yeah.
I'm going to be over at Florence Motor Speedway. I thought about going over this past weekend, but I was like, they might get rained out.
Yeah.
They didn't. They had like 23 Crown Vics over there.
Where at? Sumter?
Sumter.
You kidding me?
Dead serious.
My God. 23 Crown. Was it a Crown Vic race?
No,
what?
I mean, it was just a normal Saturday night race.
You mean to tell me that many people at Sumter got Crown Vics made up?
Dude,
now?
it's crain.
Oh, I cannot wait for Saturday. You know what? I might go to Sumter Saturday, bro.
All right. Well, yeah, but there's a pile. I need to get. Let's start up a little debate here. Since we're talking about them Crown Vics over there, buddy of mine been racing 4-cylinders over here, Florence Motor Speedway and Dillon Motor Speedway. Past couple of years, young guy. His name's Jason Turner. I need to get him to come in here with me one day because he lives right here in Florence. I need to get him to come over here. He decided he was done with asphalt. Well, he was not done with asphalt. Done with the 4-cylinder class. 4-cylinders on asphalt are getting kind of expensive. Well, they've gotten kind of expensive. So he decided to go get him a Crown Vic. Took it to Sumter. First race ever, I think, on dirt. Finished the 7th out of those 23 cars. 23 cars.
Oh.
So, and that's against a bunch of them that have been racing. Granted, it's a Crown Vic. It's not a late model. I get that. I'm not saying that.
But still, that's a full big body car, bro.
Exactly.
You're talking about 3,000 pounds or whatever.
Glenn Mappus, I think, finished 4th, who is also an asphalt guy. What's the deal here?
Hey, man. Hey, I guess what? You used to be the other way around. You drove dirt to get on asphalt. Now you driving asphalt and get good on dirt. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. I will say, speaking of those Crown Vics, Dillon Motor Speedway on Labor Day Monday, will be racing, have a full schedule of racing on Labor Day starting at 3:00. But they are bringing Crown Vics there for, I think, first real scheduled race. So I hope there's a pile of them show up over there because I think that is I think that is the new budget class.
Yes, it is.
And I have found some, and I'm looking at myself, and I've done found a couple for like $2,500 that are ready to race. And
oh wow!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't beat it, and there's parts everywhere. You can go to any junkyard and find parts for it.
See, I think the Crown Vic is taking the place of the Camaro. Remember the Camaro back in the 80s, 90s? But you can get parts like that for them. Now you can't find them.
Well, let me tell you something. I think it's going to be better than the Crown Vic. More fun, anyway. All right. All these Crown Vics are coming because there was 100,000 cop cars everywhere. That's why they're coming along. And plus, whatever other ones are sitting around. So that's why they're coming along. Well, Crown Vics got phased out. That's why there's so many there. What's next? You know what's next.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What's next at the Crown Vic?
What are cops driving now?
Dodge Chargers?
There will be 100,000 of them in junkyards sitting there after the cops get done with them.
Dodge Chargers?
Would it not be a fun race car?
Smaller body? Man, yes! They won't be so big and heavy, but you could actually probably sling a Charger.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes, sign me up for this, bro. how many years you think? 5?
I give it 5 to 8 years.
5 to 8 years.
I'm throwing a wild guess out there. I've heard nothing about this, but I'm just sitting there like it's the logical next step.
Yes. We've had the Camaro. We've had the Monte Carlo. Now we got the Crown Vic. Yeah, time for the Dodge Charge.
It's coming. But I think we ride this Crown Vic long as we can because I think, and don't let it get too stupid and out of hand.
Oh, it's already there. When you got a junior Crown Vic class, bro.
Yeah, but I don't mind a junior Crown Vic class. I don't mind. I don't mind that. I'm just talking about don't let there be too many modifications to the car. That is where it all gets outrageously expensive and stupid.
Yeah, I agree. That's usually what happens, Dave.
Now, in saying that, I saw one for sale the other day, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, why would anybody do this? I mean, it was a nice-looking car. They had a nice wrap on it. They had wheels that looked very racy on it. I mean, they wanted $10,000 for this thing.
$10,000 for a Crown Vic?
Yeah, and I'm like, come on now. See,
they got shocks on it or something?
That's what I said. And I'm just like, no, don't do that.
What area code was this?
I want to say it was up towards Charlotte. I'll probably.
$10,000 for you got a backup motor to go with that?
Some gun better had a toter to go with it, far as I care.
Oh my God! Oh wow! Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, there, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean that needs to be a car, in my opinion. No more than $5,000 get you racing.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean that is full blown nice race car.
Mm-hmm. The Interceptor. Yeah.
Coach said, "Bring them on, Mopar."
Hey, you gonna love this. When the Crown Vics first came out, this is like 2 or 3 years, maybe. No, Dawn was still there. About 4 or 5 years ago, there was a guy at Lancaster. Oh my God, Dave! He had a 24-ounce Bud Light glued to the dog, like you work on your race car. You put your beer on top of the doggone hood there, the roof. Had a dog with 24-ounce Bud Light glued onto the roof, man. That was freaking awesome, bro.
See, I think somebody, and it's probably out there somewhere, but I'm just like, I'd love to have 2 of them. I want 2 of them. And I would. And I may end up with 2 of them. You never know. Me and my son both might drive them just for fun of it. But I can promise you, just for the fun of it, one of them is going to be a cop car. It's going to look just like a cop car.
Okay.
And one of them's going to look like the General Lee.
General Lee Crown. No, you need a taxi cab.
Well, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but that's not the thing. I just want a cop chasing the General Lee.
Oh, we got Roscoe and Bo out there.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I
get
that.
It's not accurate by no means. Yeah. I get that, but
I like that.
It'd just be funny. And then we might paint one up like the bandit, you know.
Oh man, now you pulled at my heartstrings.
We'd have all kind of cops chasing all kind of cars out there.
That's my all-time favorite movie, man. All-time favorite.
And what's
movie.
really cool about it, and I think, yes, it might be gimmicky. I don't know, but there's so much that tracks could do with a class like that. Make team races out of it.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much they can do with a class like that to make it very entertaining and fun. Fun for everybody. Fun for the fans. There's so much can be done with stuff like that.
I'm trying to think what else it could be. Team racing, I like that.
I mean, you could have one, and it don't matter if it's a dirt track or a asphalt track. They have to, they come out there qualifying or something, and in the qualifying, they have to stop and change a tire. To get you whole.
The Winston.
Yes, I mean just
qualifying.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
but yeah.
At least take the tire off, lay it on the ground, pick it back up, and put it back on. Something, you know what I'm saying? Just
yeah.
There's so much you can do with a class like that could be so fun for the fans to get in on. Because you can't do it with the full-blown race cars. I mean, you can't do it. And nobody's going to have that much fun. You can race them backwards. You can do whatever you want to with them.
Ooh. No, we don't want anybody tearing up their stuff like that. No, man.
No, I don't want them tearing up stuff. No, I'm not saying run in reverse. I'm saying go backwards around the track. Race them.
Oh, what you mean? Okay. I can deal with that. Run, say 20 lap race, 10 laps one way and reverse it 10 laps the other way.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Exactly.
Maybe have two 15 lap features.
Yeah. Invert the whole field.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying. There's so much stuff they can do with a class like that. So I think it's not just a junk class. And these boys really want to race. I'm not getting at that. But man, if I'm racing a class like that, I'm racing for fun. You're not getting paid big money to race it.
That's pure hobby there, buddy.
That's what I'm saying.
Love it. That's all that is. That's pure love.
Exactly. So I don't know. I hope some of these tracks will catch on to stuff like that and maybe run with it and make it. Let's get these fans back to the tracks and enjoy the racing. Bring back the cruiser bruisers.
Oh my God. I gotta have the hearse.
Yes.
I gotta have the taxi cab.
See, but that's what happened to that class. That class got too much money. It was a great class. And all of a sudden, people started pouring money, got stupid big motors for a class that you literally got a trophy for.
Yep.
And it was just like, why? Why are you doing that?
Yep.
Makes no sense. So
they took the street racing out of it. They went full blown race car.
Yeah. And so I hope that's what happens with these Crown Vics. Don't let them do. I know the only thing they're letting them do right now is because. From what I gather, I don't know. I'm not no expert on this. Somebody else can tell me. But from what I gather, the difference between a standard V8 Crown Vic and a Police Interceptor Crown Vic is only the ECU. And so they are letting them put a certain part number ECU in all of them. That is the quote-unquote Police Interceptor ECU.
Okay.
And that's fair.
It's still stock. It's
still stock.
Yeah.
Don't get away from that.
No, you cannot get away from the stock. That's why it's called a stock car. Come on, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep it stock.
Don't do that fabrication.
Strip it out. Put a roll cage in it, and go race.
Put headlights out. Let's go racing.
That's it. That's it.
Leave the door handles on, like some people do. I love that. That's awesome too, Dave. I love that. They still got the door handles on.
I know. I saw some stuff, and I appreciated this. I saw some stuff the other day. I think it was from Sumter, talking about the guys that their bumpers. The bumper had to remain factory, and the only bumper covers you could use were either the factory bumper cover or I can't remember who. There's one of the body companies. I don't remember if it's 5-Star. I think it's 5-Star. Has a bumper cover now for it. And that is the only 2 bumper covers they said you could use, but you have to have the factory bumper.
Wow.
I think some guys was, trying to put railroad ties and stuff in there.
You know that vintage series that goes around?
Yes.
I talked to the guy who's got a 1949 Chevy businessman's coupe. That guy is number 49. That guy's freaking awesome. Nice. I love that guy. Right. Everything. I didn't know they run open motors, Dave. They didn't know that.
Yeah. That dude, last week at Florence Motor Speedway, the vintage class got crazy over there. They was wanting to fight.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it the same vintage guys that run dirt here?
I doubt. This is the Bell and Bell series. These guys kind of run more around this area.
They go to Lakeview sometimes too, don't they?
Yep, they go to Lakeview. Some of them do. Some of the ones that's been more or less running. There are a couple of the dirt style modifieds and stuff that are still running over there, but most of the ones that got to fight or wanted to fight. One was a Cup car, old Tony Stewart Cup car. And then there was I think it was just a truck, like a super truck, not even a NASCAR truck, I don't think. And something happened. They got together and tore them both up down the straightaway. Wow. They was upset about it.
Oh, wow. If you're going to do it, do it on the front foot away. Everybody can see.
That's what I said. Oh, well. Anyway, we done went long enough, I guess. What else? You got anything in closing?
Over 2 hours. Nope. Everything I got written down, Dave.
All right. Well, I want to thank our good friends also over here at Dixie Made right here in Florence, South Carolina. Y'all go check out Dixie Made. All the best brands, all this back to school shopping everybody's doing and done. Our kids been back to school for 2 weeks now. Whew, feels like forever.
2 weeks.
Yeah, they're on their 3rd week already. But go get you some clothes. Go get them some clothes. Go get them covered from head to toe over at Dixie Made, right here in Florence, South Carolina. Everybody coming down for the race or whatever else coming down for. Go check out Dixie Made right here in Florence, South Carolina. Also, Fresh Chef. If you're up in the Race City area, go check out our good friends at Fresh Chef. Oh, excuse me. Daily food and drink specials, and some of the best food you will ever eat. Promise you. So go check them out. Also, MPM Marketing, market with MPM.com. Go check out Tanya. If you're in that marketing game or need the help in that marketing game, go get with Tanya, and she will set you on a path of excellence.
There you go. Excellent.
Excellence.
Way to go. All right, man.
www.marketwithmpm.com. I think that's about it. Oh, I want to throw this out there too. And I'll be talking about it here for the next couple of weeks. And I may get somebody over here with me if he's available to hang out with me and talk about it. Over here, Hartsville, South Carolina, one of my great sponsors, Rise Aero, runs what they call the FBO for the Hartsville Regional Airport. And the past couple of years, I've done this. I have taken, last year took Legend Car and a big car over there. They have what they call Wings Over Hartsville. It will be on August 23rd. Weekend before Labor Day. And I am calling out all race cars in the area. If you got a race car, and I already had I had a dirt street stock, North Carolina actually messaged me. Good friend.
Wow. Okay.
Good guy. Be cool if he comes down. Might bring his car to show it off. Told him if we get enough cars that are able to, may give some kids some rides down the runway and in some race cars and stuff. But I want to get as many cars from the area to promote the racing around here. This will be the week before the Cars Tour race at Florence Motor Speedway. Also the week before the Southern 500. So I want to kind of promote our local racing around this area. And that is, I don't care what kind of race car you got. There already is a car show there. There is a classic car show or whatever kind of car show. Florence Mustang Club is handling all that. But they're having motorcycles there, but it's a fly-in, so there'll be airplanes flying in all day. They will give some airplane rides to people. They are having a flower drop contest is what they call it. They take bags of flour, kind of drop them like bombs out the airplane. They have a target set up. They have a short landing competition or a spot landing competition, I think. They set a spot on the runway, and they want the airplane to touch as close to that spot down first as they can. It ends up being really cool. Mayor of Hartsville, South Carolina, will be on hand opening the events at 9 o'clock that morning. I got to go set up a bunch of sound stuff for them. But we'll have my race car out there. I hear my buddies with the Low Country Legends are coming up. I think we're going to even get up a little race for them over there. So I'm calling to get vintage cars. I want late models. I want dirt cars. I want dirt late models. I want anything. I don't. If you got a road race car that you take over to Kershaw up there, I want to get it out there. So anything you got, bring it down. Let's have a day because there's a ton of kids out there. Kids love race cars. This is just going to be, it'd be free to you. It's free to everybody that comes out there. It's called Wings Over Hartsville. And that will be at the Hartsville Regional Airport August 23rd. Be from 9 a.m. to, I think, 4 p.m. All day event, pretty much. So I'll be out there with my car, and I'll probably have a whole sound set up out there. I'll be playing some music and everything else.
August 23rd.
August 23rd.
Okay.
Weekend before Labor Day. It's going to be
I'll let you know, Dave. You know what? I'll let you know.
Sweet. Come on down.
Okay.
Find some cars. Come with you.
Hey, I'll text Drew. I'll text Drew, man. See what downtown Michael Brown. I talked to Drew. They ain't raced since May. Have you realized that?
Really? They haven't raced at all?
May.
I thought they raced at
No. They're nowhere. They've not raced since May, bro.
I guess it was. I mean, they raced at Lancaster, didn't they? But that might have been in May.
That was May. That was Memorial Day. That was Ultimate Race.
Yeah. It don't seem like it was that long ago, but I guess it was.
Unfreaking believable. He told me that Saturday night, bro. I about collapsed.
What in the world?
Been busy with babies, man. Doing live things.
Dang.
Live.
You text Drew. I'll text Michael. We'll get them both.
All right. There you go. We'll do that. We'll wait till the week of. We talk about the week of. Yeah.
Well, they can't change their mind.
Exactly. We get them. That's how it.
There you go. Well, cool, man. All right. Well, I sure appreciate you, buddy, as always.
Appreciate you, Dave.
And I guess I will talk with everybody next week.
Same time, same place. Be good, my brother. Have a good week.